It is beyond high time that we dive into some more warning. The, the sister trio from Mexico, Consume, live from Auditorio Nacional, CDMX. You ready? The warning are blowing up. They are filling stadiums and rocking people's socks off, and I absolutely love the journey. I think it's exciting, especially in this day and age, to see musicians that have started on YouTube, that were known by no one, playing in the garage, and their songs or covers getting viewed hundreds of millions of times, now having a stage of their own. I love that because I think many of us long for the underdog, for lack of a better word, to get their time in the sun. It's exciting when it's not just the pop stars that are generated and calculated by Hollywood and fed to the masses on the radio, but it's your everyday person like you and me making it. I think the warning, in a way, is that to me. These regular girls that have worked their butts off and have put hard work into their talents. This is not just skill that they were born with and now someone markets them and voila. This is hard work and diligence and showing up again and again and again. And that's exciting to see, especially when you have beautiful young ladies like so, who are really good at what they do and are unique. Their work and their originals are amazing, from their literary art and the songwriting to the way they play together, to each and every one of them, from the bassist, the drummer, the guitarist, the lead vocals, the way they work together. It's just this beautiful concept. And then it's just the cherry on the cake that they're sisters and they're just in sync. I think it's beautiful. Let's listen to Consume, their live performance. Are you guys ready? Have you been to a Warning concert? I would love to go one day. Make sure to subscribe here for more music from around the world. If The Warning is one of your top bands, leave a like. Let me know what you love about them. And if you're new to this band, go check them out on YouTube, subscribe on all the social media platforms, and let them know I sent you. Featuring Johnny Tuosto. Nice. Wow. That place is packed. It gives me goosebumps. What happened? Oh. Wow. Hold on. I love the setup of this. I'm sorry, guys. I love the setup of the stage and the background. It's crazy to see Paulina not on the drums. It's awesome and exciting. I think it's awesome they're mixing it up. Daniela with her raspy, rocky voice on lead guitar, Alejandra on the bass. But it's neat to see Paulina not on drums for a change. Hey, come on, Paulina. Guys, I'm gonna pause for copyright reasons. To watch and listen and enjoy in full, please go support these artists on their pages. You came for a review. Real quick, I am, like I've said before in my reactions to Warning, constantly amazed at their unique talent, their individuality, how they play together, and how they're yet their own individual selves. And also, I think it's really well done. In a lot of their songs, I keep finding little hooks and riffs that they repeat throughout the song like a red thread. That's very catchy. Even little things like, oh, like that little hook, that little ad-lib, lyricless vocalization woven through the song. I've noticed they do that quite a bit, and it makes for really good songwriting because that type of stuff will get stuck in your head. The lyrics are profound. It's not that they're just over here oohing and ahhing. They have profound lyrics. They have cool guitar solos, drum solos, the bassist going crazy, Ali on the bass. They have those elements too, but then they have a composition on surface level that's catchy, where you got your verse, chorus, and that makes for good songwriting. It makes for a song where people can now participate. It's not so complex that you're just listening in amazement, though we are amazed, but it's also enjoyable because people can sing along. You see the crowd singing along to the lyrics, and psychologically, I think that taps into people's desire to be part of something. Yes, we want to admire someone on stage. We idolize people, but we also want to feel like we're part of this. I know my favorite artist's lyric, or I can sing along. It's almost like I'm part of this, pretending I'm on stage with them, right? Even if it's something simple as singing along the O's and the A's, but very catchy how they do this.
I can point the finger at you anymore. I could die as a martyr. Now I've become so greedy little fucker. Sink my teeth and beat you on the floor and never. There's so much startup, but I keep it undercover. Let's be in a party, all alone, a party. I willingly participate. I crack a smile, close my eyes and disassociate. Making a problem, but I know I'm still a
Ala is so unfazed.
I hate that I'm part of it, hate that I'm part of it. Watch me, judge me, pull the strings like you do. Love me, hate me, am I worth it to you? Shovel it down my throat, wash it down with remorse. Make me be perfect for you.
Yeah. That's a beautiful guitar. That bass is dope too.
Watch me, judge me, pull the strings like you do. Love me, hate me, am I worth it to you? Shovel it down my throat, wash it down with remorse. Make me be perfect for you. Make me be perfect for you.
Hey. Nice.
Make me be perfect for you.
Ayo. Great job, ladies. Great job. I love how they're playing with the stage and with space more. They are always tight, solid, beautifully working together when it comes to the musical compositions. You got the drums going ham, Ali on the bass. You got Daniela on the guitar, her raspy voice, like I said. Paulina's voice, amazing too, an amazing songwriter she is as well. And there's always that element. They play amazing. Their songs are catchy. We're not even going to talk about the lyrics yet. But I'm wondering, and this could be management just guiding them, someone just giving them pointers, or them just knowing this on their own. Regardless of where this has come from, I'm noticing with their live performances, they are just evolving and growing. And I think that's beautiful. No one is born just being the perfect entertainer and performer. A lot of people may have natural talent, but it must be refined. It is still a business. It is still work and talent and creativity mixed with discipline and consistency. And here I'm loving that growth I'm seeing, where it's fun to see Paulina not on the drums for a change, them having their guest drummer who played beautifully and just was in sync and worthy of this band in a wonderful way. But also seeing Paulina step into a different role here. And maybe she has been doing this and I'm new to that. But I just loved seeing her more in the forefront, singing, the way the voices were layered and harmonizing even during the chorus added a lot of oomph. The way she was moving left and right, playing with the crowd, being playful. It's top tier performance, from the outfits and the light and the sound and the visuals and these effects in the background, to the way that they're moving, from the way that they were spread apart, the way that Paulina is moving back and forth, engaging with the crowd, the way that they started moving closer together. They're working with a space and time here. And I think that makes for even more entertainment than when you have three musicians, as great as they may be, just sitting there, standing there. So really well done. I'm loving the growth. I'm loving seeing these ladies just tap into all that they are. As usual, their lyrics profound and special. The warning song consume a powerful critique of modern society's relentless, often mindless consumption of media. I do think that that's a good summary. That's well said. The lyrics say, I wear my skin like the burden it is. Knowingly thoughtless, I do it regardless. Interesting. Knowingly thoughtless is powerful, a powerful dichotomy, because if you know something, we would think that we're not being thoughtless. I have thoughts about it. I know it. I'm aware of it, but we remain thoughtless. We know something, but we don't give it thought. I do it regardless. So there's elements here of ignorance, elements of rebellion. I'm going to do it anyways. I wear my skin like a burden, like the burden it is, which is interesting because in a way to comment, to explain that skin is something we wear is interesting because clothes I can choose to take on and off. My skin I'm born with, and yet it is a burden. A burden perhaps because some people may judge me for the shade of said skin or the look of said skin or the appearance. Others may interpret things about me or assume things about me based on my skin. Then you have the element that the skin we wear is a burden because it's not just a nod to how we are born and what we look like, but also the first thing that people see, the thing on the outside. It is a burden because we choose how we present ourselves. We can't always choose how people interpret us and look at us. It is your machine. I'm the one running it. Go through the motions, consume all devotion. Again, another dichotomy here. This paradox of saying it's your machine, but I'm running it. And that's powerful because in social media, in a day and age of social media, we do find exactly that. We want that the media would want us to believe those pulling the strings with the algorithm and what they release as the latest brand that you are now supposed to need. They are the ones running it. And we are told, fed the lie that it's our machine, right? This is supposed to be my phone. So I would think this is supposed to be my device, my machine, but they are running it. The media, the companies that decide when it's time for an upgrade, the companies that decide, what gadgets I need to keep functioning and using this. And there's this dichotomy or this gaslighting, if you will, this reverse psychology that tells you something is yours when actually it's someone else running it. And this goes both ways, of course. Go through the motions, consume all devotion. Very, very interesting words here. Consuming devotion. You have people, a generation who is so devoted. I think this song could be taken towards fans who want to criticize the warning and tell them what they should or shouldn't be doing and want to consume them and are obsessed with them, or maybe also critical constantly. I think people on a platform, especially people like the ladies from The Warning, who are not afraid to call out the system and question things and use their critical thinking, as we see in their lyrics. People like that, they will get heat. And they will be criticized and they will be boxed in or told to comply, especially the bigger they get. I could see this very much being the case even with the music industry. That pressure of, being told how they should make themselves digestible to the consumer, but also on a greater scale beyond just what The Warning may be experiencing or bands like them in the music industry. It's also a conversation about what is happening to all of us in this day and age. We go through the motions, right? We're thoughtless. We do things regardless, even though we know. You greedy little effer, you sink your teeth in, bleed me out, look for another. Double entendre here perhaps too, or triple entendre. It's perhaps these critics of The Warning, who just want more, right? Who sink their teeth in, bleed them out, want to use them, give me more of your music, you should be doing this, we want that, looking for the next thing. But also on the greater scheme, that other way of interpreting this, a generation that is constantly just swiping. I call it the swulture, the swipe culture, this constant longing for more, give me more, feed me. We suck things dry. Quick to criticize, quick to judge, quick to jump to assumptions in the name of our beliefs, our opinions, our religion, you name it. Dressed up for slaughter, but you keep it undercover. Lips painted and parted, alone and unguarded. Interesting. Lips painted makes me think of makeup, of filters, of trying to cover up. Parted, as in open, ready to speak, ready to bite, ready to spew. Alone and unguarded. You willingly participate. You crack a smile and close your eyes and disassociate, right? A lot of people, we live in a world where it's easier to dissociate, to detach, to turn a blind eye to what we know is evil. Blaming the problem, but you're still a part of it. Oh, they go deep. You hate that you're part of it. Hate that you're part of it. Watch me, judge me, pull the strings like you do. Love me, hate me. Am I worth it to you? Shovel it down my throat, wash it down with remorse. Make me be perfect for you. I love that this is so profound and yet leaves so much space for interpretation. From calling out this frenzy that is social media and the division and the polarization that is happening on social media. From possibly a conversation about critics and the way that people just consume and want you to be perfect for them. From conversations to the lies we're fed on said social media of what we're supposed to look like and behave like and what the purpose of life is. We're fed these things. It's washed down with remorse where they try to make us perfect for them. I can't point the finger at you anymore. I couldn't die as the martyr. Now I've become the greedy little effer. And that's a powerful, very honest conversation because this goes beyond just saying, how dare you? You're the evil one. The machine is at fault. The 1%, it's them, it's them, it's them. We can no longer die as martyrs because we do know better. We're knowingly being thoughtless and do it regardless. And we are now becoming those greedy little effers. The ones that were being used by those greedy little effers are now becoming the greedy little effers. And it's an honest conversation about that full circle of having companies and people using certain systems to bleed us out, to put pressure on us and consume from us, to us now becoming that greedy little effer that is consuming and sticking their teeth into other people, be it through the comment section, be it through people wanting to interpret the way someone's eyeballs were moving or the facial expression. I mean, people are very, very ignorant. I see it on social media all the time. And I would like to believe and disassociate and would like to believe that this is a robot causing division. But I think a lot of these are real people, regular people that for some reason just have no sense of responsibility and think that they're safe behind their little computers and phones and that there's no consequences to what they spew. And now they interpret the way that someone held a cup or how a woman went from crying to having anger in her eyes and deem it as demonic. They hide behind religion. They hide behind their idea of what their perceived wisdom, when from the outside looking in, it looks like complete ignorance. Watch me, judge me, pull the strings like you do. Love me, hate me. Am I worth it to you? Make me be perfect for you. And then that line tags. And that is so profound because I see here a conversation beyond just physical perfection. You know, a lot of women being put under that pressure of what they're supposed to be perfect like. Men have this pressure too in different ways where it might not always be the physical appearance, though that can apply as well. It's an element of standard or income or status. I mean, for every one of us, we're going to have different things that apply to us. But I love the authenticity of this song. And the fact it's called Consume is just so fitting because we live in a very consumeristic generation, especially here in the West. The Warning, rocking my socks off yet again. What are your guys' thoughts on this one? Talk to me in the comments and I will see you on the next ride. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Remember, you're loved and you matter. Thanks for being here. Ayo!